Welcome to Mealplanrobo's how-to video series. This video is on recipes. In this video, we will cover ingredient, category, vessels, bread, and recipe. In each of these, we'll see different operations like add, edit, search, sort, and delete. So let's get started. Let's go to Mealplanrobo and click on Login from the menu bar. Let's enter the username and password and press Login. That should take us to the welcome page. On the welcome page, let's go to Recipes and click on Ingredient. This page has a list of all the main ingredients of a recipe that we may want to utilize for searching based on ingredients. Let's see how we can add ingredients. To add an ingredient, press the Add New Ingredient button. That should open a dialog box. Let's enter the ingredient name as carrot and press the Add button. We'll see that the ingredient was added to our list. Let's add another ingredient, potatoes, and press the Add button. Let's add another ingredient, say chicken, and press the Add button. We see all the newly added ingredients in the list. Let's now see how to edit them. Let's say we'd like to change from potatoes to potato. All we have to do is select that particular ingredient and double-click on it. That should allow us to edit the value. To search an ingredient, all we have to do is enter the name in the search bar, and that ingredient should show up. We can then edit or delete the ingredient if we'd like. One thing to observe here is the column header, which has a search icon next to it, meaning this column is searchable. The values in this column can also be sorted, as can be seen from this icon here. We can click on the column header to sort it in either ascending or descending order. To delete an ingredient, we will select the ingredient, let's say carrot, and press Delete Selected Ingredient. That should bring up a pop-up asking, "Are you sure you want to delete this record?" Let's press OK. That should delete carrot from the list. Now let's see how to add, edit, search, sort, and delete a category. For that, let's go to Recipes and click on Category. This page shows up a list of categories that we may want to utilize for searching based on categories like main course, snacks, sides, or let's say Christmas recipes or kids' favorite. All we have to do is press Add New Category and enter the category type, say salad, and press the Add button. Let's add another category, let's say sides, and press the Add button. Let's add another category, say kids fave. Again, to edit the value, all we do is select the category and double-click it. Let's assume there are multiple kids in the family who are picky eaters, and we want to be more detailed and change the value from kids favorite to kid 1 favorite. To search, we would enter the category in the search bar. Since the column header has the search icon, this column is searchable, and since it has this icon, it is sortable. We can click on the column header to sort the values. To delete, we will select the category Kid 1 Favorite and press Delete Selected Category. Let's see how to add, edit, search, sort, and delete vessels now. For that, let's go to Recipes and click on Vessels. There is a reason why we chose to use the term vessels instead of dishes here, because we are not referring to a cooked dish here. There are times when we do not load the dishwasher and do not have a lot of vessels for cooking. This page shows up a list of vessels that we may want to utilize for searching based on vessels that are clean, like big pan, big pot, small pot, instant pot, etc. All we have to do is press Add New Vessel and enter the vessel type, say saucepan, and press the Add button. Let's add another vessel, say large bowl, and press the Add button. Let's add another vessel, say small pots. We can see all the newly added vessels in this list. To edit the value, we select the vessel, say small pots, and double-click on it and change the value to small pot. To search, we would enter the vessel in the search bar. Since the column header has a search icon, this column is searchable. And since it has this icon, it is sortable. We can click on the column header to sort the values. To delete, we will select the vessel small pot and press Delete Selected Vessel. Let's see how to add, edit, search, sort, and delete bread. For that, let's go to Recipes and click Bread. There are some curries that we'd like to eat with a certain kind of bread. Say hummus with pita bread, or salad with wheat bread, or fried okra with Indian bread roti. This page shows up a list of breads that we may want to utilize for searching based on bread. All we have to do is press Add New Bread and enter the bread name, say wheat bread, and press the Add button. Let's add another bread, say roti, and press the Add button. Let's add another bread, say pita breads. To edit the value, we select the bread, say pita breads, and double-click on it and change the value to pita bread. To search, we would enter the bread in the search bar. Since the column header has a search icon, this column is searchable, and since it has this icon, it is sortable. We can click on the column header to sort the values. To delete, we will select the bread roti and press Delete Selected Bread. Let's see how to add, edit, search, sort, and delete recipe. For that, let's go to Recipes and click on Recipe. This page shows up a list of recipes that we may want to look up anytime for cooking. To add a recipe, let's press Add New Recipe and enter the dish name, say mashed potatoes. If we observe, this field here has an asterisk next to it, which means it is a mandatory field. The next few fields like is soaking needed, is cutting needed, is preparation needed, and preparation are not mandatory, and we can choose to leave them as is. Let's enter 10 minutes in pre-cooking time and 20 minutes in cooking time. Let's choose the ingredient as potato, category as sides, vessel type as saucepan, bread type as pita bread. Let's now enter the recipe and press Add. We see that the recipe is now added to our list. Let's add another recipe, say sesame ginger chicken salad. Since this is a salad, let's select Is cutting needed and select Yes, same day. Let's then enter 15 minutes in pre-cooking time and 5 minutes in cooking time. Let's choose the ingredient as chicken, category as salad, vessel type as large bowl, bread type as wheat bread, enter the recipe, and press Add. To edit the value, we select the recipe, mashed potatoes, and double-click on Is preparation needed, and change the value from No to Yes. And in the preparation column, we change it to boiled potatoes. To search, we would enter the dish name in the search bar. Since the column header has the search icon only on dish name column, that's the only column that is searchable. However, multiple columns have the sortable icon and the values in them can be sorted. To delete, we will select the recipe Sesame Ginger Chicken Salad and press Delete Selected Recipe. To view the detailed recipe, we would click on Details, which will bring us to View Recipe Details page. We can view the recipe on this page for cooking, or we can scroll to the bottom where we see two options, Edit Recipe and Add Recipe to Week's Menu. We will only cover Edit Recipe in this video and defer the Add Recipe to Week's Menu for another video on meal planning. So let's press Edit Recipe. That should bring us to the Edit Recipe Details page where we have the option to edit. Let's say we want to add this recipe to another category, say salad. Let's select that and press Update Recipe Details. When we click on Details again and scroll down to see category, we will see both salads and sides. That brings us to the end of this video. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching.